I'm going to move on to the other ride here.
Yeah.
Is this your husband's?
This is my husband, Travis.
Oh my goodness. So I guess I got to see if I can take some of his time now.
Oh, by all means.
Can you tell me about your car?
Well, it's a 23 Hellcat. Little quick story is I wanted a Scat Pack convertible. So I had 9 allocations through 9 dealerships because I wanted the manual Scat Pack, and none of them could get it done. They all dropped in 2 months. So the owner of 28th Street gave me her allocation because she felt bad. So they gave this to me $5,000 under MSRP, and then I started building it in August. Well, I picked it up in August. It got ordered in November of 2022, and I got it in August. It's a one of one. I kept all the factory pieces that I took off, so I had to buy all the pieces I painted, new OEM, so they could paint them.
I'm going to interrupt you just one moment. Somebody just asked what brand of tires. I believe they were referring to the Porsche.
Tires are from GT3. I had to order those because those are 21 in the rear and 20 in the front, offsets.
Okay.
They're E5 wheels, and that we stripped all down and then hand painted.
Yep.
All right. Now back to this ride. Sorry.
No worries.
I just noticed the question there.
Nope.
Like I said, they're kind of hard to see in the sunlight, but.
Nope. So I got the aeronautical place out of Florida. They make airplane parts, and I started designing some of the pieces. So they sent me the trunk, and then I had that trunk designed and wrapped. I wanted to do an homage to all the Joker that has always been, because that's always been my thing. I had a company out of Kuwait make me my whole leather interior. So I stripped all the carpet and put leather interior, which all have Joker stitched in pieces throughout the whole thing.
So hold that thought. It just dawns on me. I haven't even walked around the thing, so people don't even know what I'm talking about. Hold one moment.
No
Sorry, people. This is how I am. So if it hasn't dawned on you, this is a Dodge Challenger SRT. This is 25 also, sir?
It's a 23, the last
23,
year.
okay.
Yep, last year of them. So I did, let's see here. This is the aftermarket SRT wing. I got that piece because she loves Nightmare Before Christmas, and then we designed them in Joker and Sally.
Very nice.
Well, you really can't see with the tinted windows, but there's an etched glass piece that lights up with all the Jokers right here to take up the window.
Oh, what do you have to do to make it light up?
Connected to a battery.
Oh.
I used to have a louver here last car show, and I pulled it off because I hated it.
Okay.
Well, my wife hated it. Let me rephrase. That's why I still have the other louvers still attached. Let's see here. So we have, like I said, different interior. We got door pieces for the door jambs, carbon fiber throughout. You got Harley on this side because that's where she was sitting, and you have the headrest right behind you with red and black. And then I have Joker on the other side. So
Go around the other side, get a good shot of that.
yeah, well, I found these seatbelt things.
Oh.
That's just something cute she found.
Yeah.
But every green that's on here is using the Sublime Green from 2023's paint code. This is a forged carbon steering wheel from Japan.
So how do you get a steering wheel from Japan? How do you even know to get
I had to buy a Dodge
steering
steering wheel, send it to a company in Japan that makes forged carbon pieces, wait 3 months and then get it sent back and find somebody that's willing to wire it up and tune it. A lot of the aftermarket people have light up stuff, but everything I found with the research, it only lasts about 3 to 6 months, so I didn't want something in there. I'm looking for longevity. So we got carbon fiber inside and pieces. He's actually got put on backwards, so I actually have the piece of that coming in this week to swap them back.
Okay.
The body shop that used special adhesive thought they were all one way and didn't know they were supposed to face the other way. To break this up, so these pieces are all, I had to buy them all new from Dodge and send it in. And I sent it into Rhode Island. Those are hydro dipped. They were sandblasted, painted sublime green, and then hydro dipped in the wrap that's currently there. And then he airbrushed the purple and the supercharged into them.
Wow.
And then the body shop that helped me, he painted this pieces in right here. That way it kind of cleaned up and covered up the engine bay. And the people that made the metal work was the same people that did the trunk. The hood is from an actual Demon. I found a 2018 that got wrecked, and I paid for a factory hood. And then I bought a Z06 insert for it from a Corvette, so that way you can see through it and it lights up at night.
Wow, that is special.
Yep, I just finished that this week by putting some put some rubber around it to make the cuts look like it was from factory. That way.
So now I have to ask you, I asked her, how much would you say you have into this car?
Like price-wise?
Yes.
So this car I bought 5,000 or so under MSRP, so that was about 84. And then with the direct connection too, because this is at about 856 horsepower when we had it on the dyno at the wheels, so it's more than the Demon. With the direct connection and everything, I'd probably have about 110 into the car.
Oh, 110.
But it's warranted through for 10 years, so everything is covered bumper to bumper, and it's insured through Haggerty as well. Hers is insured for 120 and I'm insured for 155.
Okay.
And we only pay $1,600 for the year for the cars for insurance.
Wow.
So
that's pretty good.
yeah, they cut us a real good deal by having them, and we just tell them we drive them for car shows, and they didn't limit us on miles, which I guess people run into. Another company, Evil Bee, made my headlights. So there's an actual Joker etched into my headlight.
No
so
kidding.
It projects the Joker's face. And it has demon eyes. I can turn them on for you.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So they change all different colors. The tube will light up and stuff like that when I turn the car on. And it's got a bunch of laughters and the Joker's face inside the tubes on both sides. And Mr. Norms made me my Hemi Cuda grill, and I got it painted up. I wanted something to break it all up.
That's amazing.
And the fastest I've gotten this car on the track was 9.78. It was just under 10.
Okay, I'm glad you said on the track.
It was on the track.
I didn't know if I was going to have to call the state police or.
No, I've learned. You learn, really, as a Hellcat driver, if you turn traction control off, all it wants to do is spin.
Is that
if
right?
you gun it, it just spins. It just goes. Where this car, it's hard to do a burnout because the motor and all the weight's in the rear, so it just goes. So this is a lot quicker off the line, but this has the gearing to catch up and fly past.
Okay.
So that's the problem. You sit here on the track, you got to warm these tires up, and then you spin all day. And
How many horsepower?
this was 856.
856.
Yep, and she's at, I think she was at 515 after they tuned for the exhaust and got rid of the check engine lights. So we did a whole straight back exhaust from Le Mans edition titanium exhaust for that. So
Excellent.
yes, sir.
Well, hey, I want to thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
This was a great running into you and your wife. Excellent interview, and
we
you
kinda-
know your car.
Well, we kind of made our auto body friend turn into a custom shop, and he didn't want to. So we kind of always give him shout outs for not wanting just to do insurance work and do some fun work
Right.
once in a while.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.